Hello everyone, welcome to my channel today. It's a delight to be here with you. If this is your first time, consider subscribing. Currently putting out videos on mentorship and some episode I have titled Sister to Sister. I'm actually talking about how to improve your life. And my first point is how to conquer your fear. Talk today about facing your fears. Is fear of poverty, fear of failure, fear, whatever fear. Lots of people have fears in their lives. Some have fear of weight gain, some fear of weight loss. Whatever kind of fear it is fear. And the key thing I want us to bear in mind is this: since everybody has fear, that means that fear can be surmounted, fears can be conquered, fears can be dealt with. So how do you deal with fear? By confronting it. You confront what your fear is, you deal with it. You face your fear head on and tell it it is over. You can no longer force yourself on my life. You can no longer control me. You face your fears and you deal with it. As a child, I had fear of darkness. I grew up, I was born in an area where there was light. I mean, there was always light. If there wasn't light in that town, that means there's no light in the whole of Nigeria. But my father had to retire and we had to go to the village. And trust me, there wasn't light, and that was in the 90s. In the village was where I knew I had fear for darkness. I didn't want to be seen in the dark at all. I wouldn't be outside. My father helped me in dealing with that fear by simply telling me, while he's sitting in the living room, he would say to me, go get something from me outside. Going outside means I have to go with a lamp. And I wasn't exactly used to carrying, I really wasn't used to carrying lamps around. And lamp can only give you a light just enough for you to see your nose. You can't see your nose. You can't see any other thing when you are carrying a hurricane lamp, for instance. So I learned to deal with fear with my father saying, he would be in the sitting room and say to me, go get me something outside. I am with you there. And I'm like, he will say, I am with you, go. And you know, looking back a bit over your shoulder, you keep looking over your shoulders, and then you go get the thing and run back inside. He will say, what did I tell you? That I was going to go with you and that you had no cause to be afraid. So that was how I overcame fear. That let me know that in my life, no matter what it is, I am a winner. I can overcome my fears. I do overcome my fears. As at today, I have no fear. I have no fear of anything. So you can conquer fear. Your about is that you can chart a new course for yourself in your life. Don't ever be afraid to chart a new course. Don't say, I have never seen anybody do it before. You can be the first to start. But whatever it is, never be afraid to start again. If you start and you fall or you fail, get up, dust yourself up and start again. You can win in whatever direction that you have charted for yourself. You can win. You should win. There's no law stopping you from winning. So tell yourself you are a winner in this new direction that you have charted for yourself. You fail in one, you start again in another direction. If the Spirit of God leads you to start again in the same venture, go ahead. If you've been trying something and it has never worked for you, don't be afraid to start again or to chart a new course. Go ahead and start something different. Feel free to change your direction. There is no law stopping you from changing direction if something does not work for you. When you have made a mistake, admit it to yourself that you've made a mistake. Admit it. Admission becomes your ladder to the next level. Not admitting when you have done something wrong is to deny yourself your learning steps. Don't deny yourself your learning steps. You've done something wrong, own up to the fact that you've done something wrong and start again and do better than you've ever done. That's when you've done something wrong, admit it to yourself. At this stage, I'm not talking about people around you. I'm not talking about your family. I'm not talking about your friends. I'm talking about you. Admit it to you. Admit it to yourself that you have done something wrong, that you have made a mistake. There are people who do not admit to themselves when they've made a mistake. I love what Chief Zebediah says in his drama. When we used to watch his drama back in the day, he would say, the greatest calamity that can befall a man is when a man has told himself the lie. That means the greatest calamity that can befall a man is when he lies to himself. There are people who lie to themselves. Don't lie to yourself. Always tell yourself the truth. To redefine your goals. If your goals are not challenging enough, you have a right to define them. You are the one who knows how far you want to go. There is nobody who knows your dream, who has the blueprints to your dream. Only you know how far you want to go in life. So feel free to chart a new course for yourself. There are people who do not believe in themselves. Don't be that kind of a person. Believe in yourself. Believe in your tomorrow, that it will be better than today, that your tomorrow will be better than your yesterday. If nobody believes in your tomorrow, you believe in your tomorrow. Your believing in your tomorrow is what gives you the courage to keep running. Your believing in your tomorrow is what gives you the stamina to endure the race for today. So encourage yourself and tell yourself you can still make it. And yes, you can. Whatever it is that you're planning, whatever it is that you do, pray to God about it. Talk to God about it. He's an all-hearing God. He desires to hear you. He knows your plans, but he also wants to hear you talk to him about them. And then he will guide your path. It's your right to pray and to talk to God concerning your tomorrow. I know that he is interested in your tomorrow. Spend your time and years wisely. The years that have gone by, you cannot get back. The years that are ahead of you, they are all yours to work with, to run with, and to achieve every level of success that you want. So make up your mind and be determined to make your tomorrow more beautiful than today. Live purposefully. There are people who live for nothing. They live for nothing. I dare say to you, live for something. Live purposefully. Live wisely. To you, have integrity and be loyal. There are people that are not loyal. There are people that do not have integrity. Do not be in the number. Be the one who has integrity. Stand out among the crowd of people who are deceptive. Even if you've made a mistake in your loyalty before, maybe you were loyal at a point you became disloyal, shake off that and start again. Pick up that coat of loyalty. Be loyal in everything that you do. Be loyal. Be trustworthy. Thank you for watching this episode. I will see you again in another one. Bye-bye.